I said, he's the alumni. Very important that y'all pay attention to what he says. For a minute, a lot of things that he's doing, you might see yourself doing it over in the near future. Okay, everybody clap it up for Larry Lamar Davis.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? Thank you guys for letting me be here today. So just kind of quick on how I kind of came to my decision. I was in track when I was at Washington, class of 07. Yeah, I know. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm old. 37, about to be 38 in January. I know. But anyway, so I was always wanted to be in technology, and I kind of wanted to see like what I could do. So I tried to get into Georgia Tech and also Purdue for engineering, and I wasn't able to because it was, they was just like super smart. So I'm like, all right, I got a 2.6, 2.7 GPA, and so I wasn't able to get in for electronic engineering, but I was able to get in for business. So I was like, all right, let me kind of try it out. Right. And so my first year, I did what some of you guys are kind of already know. I kind of got into, trying to do a frat, trying to do those other things. And I got off track. Right. And so I tried to get myself back on track and got my studies together. And I averaged a B. But because of what I did my first year, actually my first semester, when I got to Purdue, I wasn't able to get in what they call upper management. And what upper management is basically, it helps you get to your concentration in business. And whatever, school that you guys go to, every school has a certain concentration. So I wasn't able to get in the upper management to do business at Purdue. So they was like, alrighty, well, you can do, they call OLS. And I was like, well, you know what? My goal that I had set for myself was to get a business degree. So I was like, you know what? I messed up. Let me restart. Let me go somewhere else. So I went to Ball State. I got my act together. I ended up getting my bachelor's degree. And I always had a plan to where, I'm going to get my bachelor's and my master's in 6 years. And so I became what they call a super senior, where I did an extra year at Ball State, which I was a 5-year senior, to get my degree. Now that's okay. If you stay in school just a little bit longer, and you might not know what you need to do, but I stayed just a little bit longer so I can get that business degree. So then I came home and I was like, alrighty, what's next? Whatever, cause all right, you got your degree, let me try to get a job, right? Well, at that time, the market was kind of a little bit harder for jobs. And so I was like, I can get a little internship somewhere. And I tried to work at the mall, and I did a little internship at a little trust fund. And I even sold cars for a little while. Like those are like two totally different things that they kind of spread out. But I was like, let me kind of hone in. And so technology was my first love. And so I ended up working with AT&T, and I was with them I ended up being with them for 10 years. And during that time, I actually enrolled in Bethel, right? And I got my degree. I got my master's degree in 1 year. And what I did was I hunkered down because I said, you know what? I have a goal in mind. And my goal was to get my master's. And I knew if I got my master's, that I could get up in upper management. But I had that planned out since I entered college because I knew how important that was. And I was able to get my master's from Bethel because I hunkered down and I focused. So these years that you guys are about to be in on deciding what you going to do for college is very important. Now, you can definitely have your time where you're going to have time to play around and stuff like that. But what you do in these next 1 to 2 years is going to be super vital for your future. So I definitely want you guys to have fun, but kind of figure out, hey, you know what? What are some of the things that I'm good at? Is it technology? Is it coaching? Is it marketing? Is it social media? Because that's some of the things that I'm doing myself, whatever. But kind of find out what your niche is. And if you don't know that, find out from a mentor, find out from a parent, somebody that's close to you to say, hey, you know what? I think you might be good at that. And then just try it out and just see it's something that you might like. You might fall in love with it. You might change your mind. But at the end of the day, what you want to focus on is like, you know what? I have a goal and I want to push for it to see if I can get it, if I can get here. And what end up happening, once you guys end up graduating, you might find a job that you like, or you might go into another trade. but at the end of the day, you're gonna have that paper, you're gonna have that education. So we just here to make sure that you guys are focused and you guys try to achieve those goals. So I thank you guys for letting me spill this out, and I hope you guys have fun today. All right, thank you.
Thank you, my